Hello, everybody. Hi, Tea by the Sea. Love the nickname. And you're on the other side of the bay. Ooh, we got some homies in here then, don't we? Hi, Mystery. The Venus and Mars play had me in here. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. That's beautiful. That's really, really nice. Hi, Barbara. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm going to get right into the shuffle. This is for the sign of Cancer. Cancer the crab. And yeah, sometimes we can get that way. Crabby. In many senses of the word crab. Put it that way, right? But I'm a Cancer too, and mine's coming up in 7 more days. 7 more days. So I'm anxious to see what's going to happen. I can't believe we're July. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around that. Believe you me. There. Yep, it's beautiful. I just want peace and contentment on my birthday. That's what I'm looking for. And better health, you might say. You're double Cancer, Carolyn, and welcome. Cancer's a usually popular sign when it comes to the readings, the monthly readings and whatnot, the general readings, no matter what they're for. But there's usually a good response for Cancers. There's a lot of Cancers. My goodness, there's a lot of Cancers. I don't even know how many are in the group, but there'd be a number, an impressive number of them. Yes. Another one, Latoya, good for you. Happy birthday. Wow, yours is July 9th, day before mine. Oh, my goodness. It's been a bit of a go. Yes, it has. T, I agree. Oh, my. Oh, it's been, the time that's been going by has been insane. Okay, I'm going to just block everything out except this for the moment, you guys. Okay, what's up for Cancer for our birthday month, the month of July? What is going on for Cancer? Can you give us a long outlook even? Let's see what's coming up over the next few months. Let's see what's in store for us Cancers. What's coming toward us? What's moving away from us? What do we need to have brought to light, to our attention? Maybe some things that you know, Spirit, that we have no idea on, like my day today. And what do we need a heads up on? What do we need some enlightenment with? To bring this, all the beautiful Cancers that are viewing this reading, and the cross watchers as well. See, I got it right. I didn't call them crotch watchers. I called them cross watchers. Hello, Kelly. How are you? All right. I'm almost there, guys. I'm going to cut the deck. 2 more roll throughs, and then I'm going to cut the deck, and we shall begin. Bring up what needs to be brought up for all the Cancers and the cross watchers as well. Yours was June 27th. Oh, happy birthday. We're still in your birthday month. Barbara's laughing. Okay. All right. One more, and I'm cutting the deck. I like to give Spirit lots of notice that I'm about to make the cut, and we're about to begin the reading. This is the last roll through for Cancer, July 2021. And I'm going to cut the deck right here. Here we go. I've also got out, I think I did these with the last month's reading for June. And I got the Green Witch with me. I'm also shuffle now. And that's like an extra card. It's just an extra card to play in on the energy. It's one more opportunity for Spirit to throw out one last message, one last attention. Well, you know what? I'm not 100%, but yesterday and today, no dizzy spells, no nausea. You know why? I don't know if you're part of the group, right? I asked the group, I finally broke down after suffering for months and months and months, to please help me with the dizziness and nausea, to send good healing energy my way. That was one day, and then that was today, let's say Saturday, Friday, this was Thursday. Thursday morning I woke up. It was Wednesday, I think I asked. Thursday morning I woke up. I come out to the kitchen. Like I went to the bathroom, come out to the kitchen, open the door, let the little bear out on the deck, and started to make a cup of tea. So I put the water on to boil. I'm going, okay, hit me. Because that's when it usually takes me an hour to get a tea or coffee in the morning, because I have to rush back and lay down on my bed before I fall down. The dizziness is that intense. Nothing happened. I went, nothing's happening. What's going on? And I continued, and I made my tea, and I said, well, now I'm going to have my medicine, and I'm going to, which reminds me, I don't know if I took my medicine today or not. But anyways, took my needle. So I said, I better make some toast. And I said, I can't believe this. I haven't gotten dizzy yet. Went back to my room with my toast and my tea and got comfortable. I was like, oh my God, I made my toast, I made my tea, I let the dog out, and I haven't had. And it was incredible. The very next day, after asking them, you want to talk about miracle in action? Then I woke today, Saturday, same thing. I'm feeling a little tired. Of course, my body's tired from all of this, but I'm not tired, because if I'm too tired, I cannot read. If I'm sick, I cannot read. If I'm in a pissy mood, that's when I need to read. It carries me away. I've been in a pissy mood for the last couple hours because somebody pissed me off royally. I actually thought, oh my God, I'm going to have a stroke. I'm so mad. And it was a misunderstanding. And I thought the person would come back and reread what I wrote in the way that I intended it, and that they'd be apologizing, but they didn't do that. They got angry with me because I got angry with them, because they were angry with me. So I got angry back. And she ran me into the ground. I said, I'm not doing this indefinitely. I said, you're blocked. So I went in and I blocked her, end of, kind of thing. So thank you very much, Melissa and Kelly. Thank you. Okay. This is for Cancer. If there's one more message you want to send to the sign of Cancer during this general July reading for Cancer, please bring it forth in this deck with this shuffle. Thank you, T. Thank you. And she put me, to see at the end of it, she was saying, you're showing your true colors. Wow, do you ever get angry? It's not the first time I see. I'm trying to curb my language online. But you know the word I want to say. I am not a effing flake. I'm none of those things. I'm probably one of the readers that's very down to earth, and I got my feet on the ground because this is where I live. And if somebody attacks me and gets angry over something, like a friend of mine said, that wasn't up for debate or discussion. You were making a post and making your point, and you're making it again and again and again. And hopefully a handful of people will get it, right? And she went on attack. What realm are you living in? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? Whoa. So then I got angry, really, really, really angry, because she more or less called me an ignorant racist, and that really hurt me bad and it hit me hard. It's just one of those things. Anyway, at the end of it, she said, you're showing your true colors is what you're doing now. And I remember your friend, you defended or blocked your friend because they gave their opinion and you didn't like it. I have no idea who she's talking about. And it would take somebody doing more than just giving their opinion, unless it was highly offensive. And it was highly offensive. I'm not going to listen to that. Your history, you're gone. You're out of my life. Simple. And she went on about last winter in Texas, the horrible winter the Texas area had. It was a nightmare of a winter for them. She said that I was saying smart remarks and laughing. I wish she'd given me examples, because I'm going, did I do that? That wouldn't be like me to do. I'll think about things when people accuse me of something. And I'm like, maybe somebody else made smart remarks and maybe we joked about it or something, but oh my God. People had no power. They had no water. They had no warmth. They were buried in snow. What's so funny about that? So I just said, you think what you want. I don't have to defend myself. You're wasting my time. And I blocked her. It was pretty simple. Just block her. So, hi, Cheryl. Yeah, it was all unnecessary, really. It really, really was. That was this morning, Cheryl. It was this morning. Right. Energy vampires about, yeah, I can believe you there, Kelly. You might struck on something there for sure. Mary Jane, hug, hug, hug. I miss you. Thank you, Susan. So are you, because you're here and you're part of it, and everybody here is lovely. So, oh, it's on a post. It's a painting, and somebody shared it in the group. They asked, and I'm like, hell yeah. And then I said, can I share it to my wall? So I did. And it's a painting of a mother clutching one child like this. And beside her is a priest holding one of her children, reaching out for the one she's holding. And a Mountie standing there letting it all be shown. And my words for this were more or less that this is not history. The reason, and she's not that much in touch, she didn't know what I was referring to. Really. Everybody, it's all over TikTok. It's real heavy. Where people are going, why don't the Indians get over it? This is all history that happened a long time ago. Leave it buried and get on with it and move on with your life. And I keep saying this is not history. 1800s, yes. Up to a certain point, a certain year, it's history. But it's never ended. It's still going on. It's still happened. I spoke to a couple of natives myself, and they were victims of the schools as well. And they were the lucky ones that got out. They made it home, but they live with the horrors of what they were exposed to every day. They told me that. They live with the horrors of it all. And the anger inside of them is unspeakable, unbelievable, overwhelming, crazy. And my point is to make to the people that some really do believe this is all history stuff. So I made examples, not in this post, but another one. If your mother died 15, 20 years ago, would you say that's history? Getting on and moving on, getting over it, forget about it? Because the last school that closed of this kind was 25 and a half years ago, within our lifetime. Trying to get it across to these people why the Indigenous people are so upset and they're so grief-stricken. I'm trying to bring awareness. I share every post I see. I know some people drives them nuts, and that's what it was all about. And that's all I'm doing. But she started going, this is history. This is history. What are you this? And what are you? And I'm going, what? And she went off on me, kind of thing. More or less accused me of being a racist in one part or another. It was there somewhere. And she said, I said to somebody else that commented, I wonder if she knows what racism's all about. And she came back with that. I've been this, I've been that, because my skin was a different color, blah, blah, blah. And she said, I've been spat on. And now I'm sitting and thinking, probably had nothing to do with your color. Probably had to do with your attitude in your mouth, that somebody spat on you. Not the fact that you had different colored skin. That's what I'm feeling in the moment anyway. So yes, I believe it. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Cheryl. Wow. Isn't that something? But anyways, one more run through, and I'm going to cut this deck. We're in 16, almost 17 minutes now, and I haven't begun the reading. So this one's going to time out a little bit longer than the others will. Okay. So, yeah, I know what racism is. I know what it's all about. I've been affected. Am I Native? Nope. Am I Black? Nope. I wish I was a little of both those things, you know. Um, um, I have a French heritage, and I did a DNA test about 2 years ago, and it came back 86% French. But at 3 years of age, I was grabbed onto and thrown into somebody's house. Get out and don't you ever come back here. The first words they said to me were, "Are you French?" And I couldn't speak English at 3. All I could speak was French. But her little girl they were neighbor. We lived with my grandmother and grandfather for a little bit, and their neighbors were family. And the little girl from next door was right next. And she said, "Come in and play. Come in. We'll color. We'll play Barbies." And we were playing happily. And the mother walked in the room and she looked down at us. We were playing on the coffee table, sitting on the floor. She said, "Are you French?" And I don't know, think I understood what she said. And somebody else spoke up and said, "Oh, yeah, she's French." She reached around, she grabbed me by the arm, and she lifted me off the floor. And she dragged me to the door, opened the door, and shoved me out the door and said, "Don't you ever come back here again." It wasn't the only time, but I started dealing with that at 3 years of age and had no idea what was going on. So, you know, there you go, Mary Jane. There you go. All right. Let's start the reading. We always begin with your overall energy. See, this a conversation go on for an hour or more. It really could. Cancer, not a bad card. Page of Wands, creativity. That's the first card that came up is your overall energy. All right. Card number 2, your wealth and finances. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I'm feeling this now anyway. 7 of Swords. Not a good place for it to land. Loss. It's already affecting me. Feeling lost, feeling a little lost. Number 3 is your hearth and your home, your relationships, intimate and otherwise. And we got the King of Swords, and he's all about ambition. Okay. Card number 4 are your blocks, if they're going to be any Cancer. Maybe that for me, this would be some blocks. The King of the Ocean. He's all about order. The final card, and certainly not the least of the cards, it's most important. It's your message from Spirit. Oh, thank you. Hallelujah. Do the bump and grind. We got it going on. We got one card to save us from the rest. To lessen, there, to lessen the degree of any negativity, such as with the 7 of Swords. Oh, I love you. I missed you. Look what we got. We got the beautiful Magician, my number 1 card. My number 1 card, my main man is what he is. He's my main man. How I love him. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to open this window a bit because I'm getting a little bit warm. I had to close it last night. It got actually cool here last night, and I had to turn the heat on. There we go. I can tell that the tide is way, way out and it's low. I could just tell by the sound without looking it up online. So here we go. Oh my God, real? Oh my goodness. Oh, Cheryl, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Did you say the word move, Mary Jane? Are you just making a point of what it would cost? It is, Alita. I've been seeing a lot on TikTok too. I haven't checked out YouTube, but a lot on TikTok. Nope, I'm in Canada, Kelly. If it's me you're talking to. But that's terrible for Cheryl. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Excuse me for just a moment. Oh, Cheryl, hugs and condolences to you. Just the same, you'll always grieve your mother, I'm sure. Okay, here we go. We got this really nice card to start off the Cancer reading. We're 22 minutes in. This is going to be an hour long. But creativity is the prompt that's on him. I see and see the overall energy despite that negative card. This is the overall energy. So despite the Seven of Swords, again, it's not going to be that bad. And it doesn't mean that it's going to hold a meaning or a reflection for everybody that's viewing the reading. It doesn't mean that at all. It's just that a few of you need to be very aware, and you need to be okay. You have to clarify with me later, Mary Jane. I might have missed something here, but why did I go there first? I didn't want to go there first. No, I went right to that stupid 7. There we go. So generically, what we're looking at here with this card is the card's telling you at first he's very charming and very chatty. And he does bring great news about creative projects for some of you. For others, it could be travel plans or even new work. In relationships, the page is revealing a very fun flirtation. So at the fun part of a new relationship, let's say, especially if you're a little older, more middle-aged, getting a new relationship, that there could be a lot of teasing and flirting and harmless fun that's taking place for you, and you're enjoying it. It's just acknowledging that. Another meaning of the card is the influence. Some of you being moved or influenced by a creative person. And this could be somebody you personally know, like a writer, an actor, artist, dancer, musician, or it could be that you're discovering your own creative potential, making something, completing something, doing something, going, damn, I'm good. Maybe I should do this again. Maybe I should look into it. You know, that kind of a thing is promising. The advice, now's the time for you to start to express yourself fully. Oh, don't ask me to do that. I did that enough today. But for the rest of you, it could be done with words and writing, pictures, dance, music, or through any other creative pursuit that you just may enjoy. Keywords for the card: messages, travel news, communication. Communication's open this month, I just heard. Open communication. New work, expression, transition, and entertainment. So, there we go. You did, Carolyn. Oh, I wish you the best of luck. That's beautiful. Yay for you. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, Zen Maiden. How you doing? Oh my. But that's okay. I mean, that whole card is showing a moving energy, an upward energy, a forward energy of you completing things, going through things, moving through things, experiencing things, all for the better. All of it's for the better, improving you, bringing more color into your own life. You're at the heartbeat of your life and your energy, and nobody can bring in more color than you. So start pulling it in. Start pulling it in. Oh, well, thank you, Zen Mermaid. And I really didn't spend a lot of time on it today. Very quickly. Okay, Elizabeth. I'll keep you in mind. Thank you very much. Thank you. So anyways, sorry. Well, I'm not, but I am. I'm having the rest of the smoke that I started. The second card is that, that's what I say to it, fly off somewhere. It's that week. Because of the last card that we got, it's that week. It really, truly is. And of course, the kings that we have overshadow this horrible Seven of Swords. And it's all about loss, and loss can be translated many different ways of loss, many different ways. This card usually indicates for you to, in the physical sense, keep your eye on your belongings, your things of value. If you live street level, don't leave your curtains wide open and your purse laying on your couch. Some people so desperate out there and so pathetic that they would break your window if they thought you weren't around, snatch your purse and run off, and anything else that they could see. Lock your car doors, lock your trunk. Don't leave packages out where other people can be tempted by them. Simple, basic things like that. Lock your doors, you know. Don't look too quiet in your own life, especially your nightlife. Leave a couple of little lamps on through your house. And if you go somewheres, leave some lamps on and maybe some music playing low. It shows life within that apartment, that house, which is intimidating to anybody looking to break in. So be careful, use your common sense. That's all you got to do there. Okay. Somebody's going to lose somebody. And I don't mean in the way of death, but something like a friend, a falling out of some kind with somebody. Something's come to the end of the line here for somebody, the end of your rope. Seeing no other way out of it. Walking away from somebody, so you're having a sense of loss. But it's more like, this is going to hurt me a lot more than it hurts you because I care. You don't. You know, this kind of a thing. So isn't that nice? Your local Target. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mary Jane. I kind of felt a touch of that today with what I went through. You know, that's what you should do, Zen Mermaid. And I tell people, I realize there's a lot of people, thousands, that hate Facebook. And I say, don't join it to come into Facebook. Join it to come into the group and ignore everything else. You've been a bit paranoid at night? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm just going to check to make sure there's nothing that I'm leaving out or forgetting. Oh, as far as agreements between yourself and somebody else, investigate the details, okay? Don't just accept things from the get-go. Just say, if somebody comes to you and they offer you something, give you something, be part of something, to get involved in something, say, I'll let you know in a little bit, in a few days. Well, I do my own background work. You have to check things out fully to make sure it's going to be a good fit for you. And be careful around negative people, because they can steal and drain your energy as well. As somebody said earlier, vampire energies are about right now. Protect all your assets and examine the motives of others carefully and be on your guard. If somebody basically saying, if somebody is basically not that warm towards you, not that friendly towards you, and suddenly they are, be very careful. Be very careful. All right. They have ulterior motives. Keywords are theft, negative people, insecurity, intuition, mistrust, decisions, and protection. So, hi, Super Queen Bee. I didn't see you come in. So anyways, yeah. Especially don't let other people pull you down. So be on your guard through the month. That's the overall energy. Be on your guard. You don't have to be paranoid or highly guarded. You can be aware without it showing. As someone just said a few minutes ago, because they're nice, people take them as weak. I think I kind of got that today myself. Somebody thought I was going to be weak about it. I didn't. I exploded to the point where I thought I was going to, oh my God, my heart. And I was shaking so bad. and my knees felt weak. I felt weak in the knees, literally. And I was like, calm down, Natalie. Calm down, Natalie. Kind of a thing. So that's really nice, Carolyn. So anyways, just be aware. That's the main thing. Be aware. And sad to say, but I'm going to say it because it just went through my head. And I'm like, yeah, well, it makes sense for today. Watch everybody. And remember, the ones that are closest to you are the ones that can hurt you more than somebody outside your ring of people. Don't be suspicious of everybody, but just don't be overwhelmingly bowled over, shocked. If somebody closer to you says something to upset you, go against you, or piss you off, take a deep breath. Do what you can to deal with it. I'm not going to tell you, you know. So the third card we're looking at here is the King of Swords. And this is a card about being aggressive, but in a good way for yourself. It's not mean or nasty, but it really is being assertive and aggressive. He means business, man. You don't mess with the King of Swords. Look at him. His stance is so comfortable and relaxed, except look at his hand on that sword. How straight and strong it is. He's about to take care of business. You don't mess with this guy. This energy. Hi, baby. You want up? Hold on. Sorry about the squeak of the chair, guys. The baby wants up. Up you go. Come on. Come on. Come on up. What are you waiting for? You waiting for a gunshot? Starter pistol, what? Come on up, hon. Come on. You know what I'm saying. All right, I'll just sit back to normal. Now he'll try to get up. He wants up front, in front of the camera. I won't let him. Not when I'm reading. I just need to slow down a little bit. I don't need to be getting dizzy in the middle. I've done so good yesterday and today. So far, so good. Knock on wood. With the King of Swords, I really like him. It can sometimes be a sign of self-certainty as well. I just heard that. For some, for a few, you might say. He's described in this deck as being a very clever man, with strong leadership abilities. Usually has a professional career. He's a really great strategist. He has a lot of charm and a lot of ambition. But when he has to turn to business and exert some pressure, he's very capable of doing that. And he's a very impatient man in some respects, especially when it comes to succeeding or making it to a point. He's very impatient. He can be relied upon to offer calm and logical judgment. So he has his feet on the ground and a good head on his shoulders. This is in your home sector, your hearth and your home. This very well could be somebody that you know. And he could be somebody you can turn to, because for all his intensity, he can also calm down. He could be a source of comfort. He can offer you calm and logical judgment. So logical that you get it. You understand it. Another meaning is legal issues for some. They may need your attention right now. Could be contracts or something, or agreements. If you're resonating with him, you're being told take a logical approach. This card is about mental agility, not emotional at all. The advice: you look to the facts before you make any decisions with anybody. Keywords are fairness and balance, incisiveness, decision, strength, justice, and support. So what? Oh my God. Now what? Why are you saying that, Cheryl? Why would I want you to leave? What do you mean? I'm sorry. It's over my head. If you said just explain to me, Cheryl, what you mean. It's too late, Cheryl. I saw it already. Okay, we'll let it go. Whatever it is, I'm not mad at you. I don't want you to leave. I don't know why you would think that. When these readings are done, I'm shutting off all the multimedia. I'm not even answering my phone, and I'm not going to answer my door because it's going to be one of those days. No, thank you. No, thank you. So don't ever think I want you to go. Cheryl, if I didn't want you here, honest to God, people that have known me long enough would say, if Natalie didn't want you here, you'd know it. Without a doubt. It would be in your face kind of thing. You might give me stuff back in my face and that'd be okay, but you'd know. I don't think anything, I've never thought of you leaving ever. Don't worry about it. So, okay. The next card we're looking at here is challenges, if there should be any. And this would be a challenge for me, but it's authentic challenge for me, you might say. Where am I? It's king of the ocean. And he's the king that, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. He's all about order. Getting things in order. You know, getting your life in order. Getting your house in order. Getting your job in order. Getting things in order, period, is what it's all about. Why a problem for me? Because I've been sick for so long that I've got 2 rooms that are wrote off that I don't use. And they need to be straightened out and cleaned really, really bad. And if I could conquer those 2 rooms, I'd be so happy. I'd be thrilled and say, there, I did it. And now I can calm down about it, you know. Thank you very much. Oh, my goodness. That's right, Alita. You're right. They're the ones that hurt the most. And we all go through that. The best people in the world go through things like that where people can turn on them. But that's what it is for me, getting things in or not only when you get things in order, you can see a lot clearer as well. Mentally and physically, energetically, you calm down inside and things relax. Guard goes down, you open up, this sort of thing. But the king of the ocean, he's a symbol of order. So if chaos has ruled recently in your life, know that order and balance will soon be restored. If any boundaries have been crossed, you'll be able to assert your territory. And for this reason, he reveals an end to disputes. Thank the good Lord. We need that. At home, you're soon going to be getting more organized. At work, good leadership and management will reign. There's not a lot of frustrating fluffiness going on at work. Things are quiet at the moment. As a person, the king makes the ideal partner, or he stands for a father or a father figure to some of you. The advice, it's time to get your work, your finances, and your home in order. And for you to take control so you can protect your assets. You've got the power to do this. It's second nature to you, Cancer. Keywords are focus, protection, wisdom, organization, authority, leadership, and boundaries. Cancer, and I'm sure many of you are like me in this way. When you got to set boundaries and you know it's clear that this is what you have to do, you have no problem and you don't hesitate. You don't hesitate. You put it out there. Don't anybody ever speak to me that way. Don't anybody ever treat me that way. Don't anybody ever use me this way. You're putting up boundaries so that you can avoid some of these things in the future. So, you know. Puff, puff, puff. Oh, it's too funny. Too funny, T. T, you and I have a long reach across the Bay of Fundy, don't we? That's a long reach. I don't think they make roach clips that big. Maybe they could have ones with a zoom on it where right across the bay. You'd be there to take. So, and the last card in the Oceanic, he makes me swim. He makes me sigh. Everything about him I love. I love everything about him. The beautiful, the number one, the magician. I'm smiling inside too. He's credible. Thing I like about him the most, he's basically, the energy is saying, whatever you go through right now, whatever you have to take care of, whatever you have to bring peace to clean up on, you have all the tools. He's showing you. You've got the cups for emotions and love, friendships, family relationships, loving relationships, not so loving relationships. You've got the tool to deal with that. And when it comes to practical things in your life, when it comes to drive, when it comes to ambition, when it comes to risk-taking even, wanting to move ahead, wanting to move up, these kinds of things, this is where the wands comes into play. And then we've got the swords. And the swords look so big and intimidating. The reason why, because it represents what's going on in our heads, in ourselves. A lot of things turning and churning, thinking things over, sorting things out, thinking about things, making decisions, weighing your options, that kind of a thing. The last one is the Pentacles, the coins, the deniers, which bring a lot of creativity into your life and a lot of color into your life as well. Just like it being the last one on the table, and he's the last card in your spread. They match up pretty darn good. They really do. Color and finances improving as well for those of you struggling along. Finances, all right? I wish that all for you, because I don't think there are any wealthy, independent people here. Not yet, anyway. That's true. That's true. That's true, T. Now the last card from the witch here, the green witch. What do we got? Three of Pentacles. Oh, what a gorgeous card. This is really, really nice. I love the artistry in these cards. This is a Green Witch Tarot. Okay, so bear with me. These cards are so little used over the last couple of years that they're not broken in yet. And no, I don't know the book. The book still isn't broken in. What we want are pentacles. Where are the pentacles? Oh, come on. There we go. And it's a 3. All right. This is the last card you're reading today for this month, Cancer. Here we go. Reeds represent learning. You see the reeds in the water there. Concentration, focus, confidence, and talent. And a heron, that's the big bird there. There's actually 2 of them. The heron is a symbol of learning, knowledge, and opportunities and skills, and it stands nearby, waiting to be of service. The meaning: celebrity from skills, apprenticeships pay off, contracts, skills, artistic talent, powerful support, rewards, renown, business opportunity. For maybe one of you, maybe just within the family line, there's a possible pregnancy that could come up. Celebrity and work rewarded here. And this fits the storybook writer, the one that just had their book published. This fits you very well. There we go. Bear with me. I didn't finish completely with the magician. I'll go back to him in a minute. Whatever, if some of you were striving for something, just from the graphics alone here, a lot is going to come your way. It's going to come right to you. It's going to be drawn to you, magnetized to you. Some things will be dropped right at your feet to say, here you go. But things being given to you and brought your way. You can tell this right here, look. You see? It's all good. It's all good. Let me see here. The Magician. I didn't quite finish with him. I don't know why I did that. But the Magician looks directly into your eyes and he's asking you directly, what can you make happen? Are you aware of your own inner power? If not, you better start going for it now and understanding it and embracing it and putting it forefront and center of your life, your days. All the conditions for your future success are perfect right now. Now is the right time for you to take action on whatever that means for you. So you do that. You've got the resources and you've got the talent to attract whatever you want, all the way from a new relationship to a business enterprise or a project. Above all, the Magician is seeing you in the creative flow of life, full of energy and purpose. Communication speeds up when the Magician appears. So your communication sector of your world is going to pick up for a bit for some of you. You may find yourself doing a lot more talking and texting more than usual. At work, if you've got ideas to present, now's the time to do it. You're also going to find that others support your efforts. You've got a support system around you. The advice, the time is now. Take action and take it now. And you're going to find success. Don't wait too long. Now's the time. Keywords are new enterprises and communication, energy, creativity, travel, money, and support. There we go. There we all go. That was your reading, Cancer. That was your reading, my dears. And that was not a bad reading at all. You know, no matter how good a reading is, we're dealing with reality in everyday life. There's always going to be something to bring you back to earth, right? There really is. Thank you very much, Carolyn. Thank you. Glad you liked it, Cheryl. Okay, mystery. Good. I'm happy to hear that for you, T. So there we all go. There's the reading. What are we? Almost an hour. Well, we're 50 minutes. All right. 50 minutes in. The itself didn't take long. It was all the chatter before. But that's okay. I love chattering with you all. I really, really do. Have a wonderful day, Nadia. Have a wonderful day. You're welcome, Melissa. You're welcome. Thank you very much, Jackie Gibb. Thank you. That's wonderful. I'm not going to waste too much time. I mean, I'm only going to try to get 4 done today. So there's 1 down and 3 to go. And then I'm going to need to take a break if I make it that far without taking a break. It was a good reading. It really, really was. It was a fairly good reading. Stand on your own 2 feet. By getting organized, you're also getting prepared for different things in your life or different areas of your life. Being caught up, being done, being prepared. Feeling like you're ready for something. For you, you're almost, some of you are saying, bring it on, I'm ready. Bring it on, I can handle this. And that's a beautiful thing. Yes, mystery. Yes, yes. Thumbs up. They're free. Thank you all so much. But being prepared. Don't let people take your nice quality of the qualities that are nice and warm and inviting as somebody weak and stupid. You know what? If somebody stands before you and they're doing that to you, let them keep going. You give them enough rope until they hang themselves. And then you can kick the chair out from under them and say, bye-bye. You know, you got to think of yourself first. Exactly, Cheryl. Bring on the grand things. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye here. Keep your pocket of peace full so you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. If you haven't become a member of the channel, please do. A warm welcome to you. Not guaranteed to get notifications through YouTube, though. But if you don't want to miss any more readings or anything, Bay of Funny Fortunes post on YouTube, then come in. As much as you may hate Facebook, we just talked about this right off the top. You don't have to love Facebook, but we have a group in Facebook. Just come in for the group and the group alone. You don't need to bother with the rest of it. And the other beautiful thing about the group is it's closed and it's private. You're safe in there. Anything is said in there, done in there, stays in there. You don't have to be part of the activities. Nobody's going to call you out. You can be the fly on the wall. Take it all in. It's full of a couple thousand people just like me, and they're just like you. How do I know that? Because you're here, and so are they. There's a difference, you see. We're all together on this. It's a beautiful place to be. The last thing I want to put out is please do your best every day to try, not that you don't already do this, a lot of cancers already do, so kudos to you all, but embrace the golden rule. I'm sure you all know what I'm referring to. The golden rule is the answer to peace on earth. It's that simple. You just treat everybody around us, everybody that we encounter, the way we wish to be treated. It's that simple. You'd have peace on earth, but I want you to all be aware of it and embrace it and spread that around. You see people that are annoyed and frustrated and they're going, tell them, adopt the golden rule. You'll feel better for it. And that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. But thank you all very much, everybody. I want to say goodbye for now. And the next reading coming up is Leo the Lion. Rawr. Let's see what Leo's going to do. It was a pleasure. And I'll try to get back again. I really will. I only stop coming on when I can't read. So if I can continue to feel the way I've been feeling, because the group has sent a lot of healing, and it took place overnight. How lucky am I? How lucky am I? Very lucky. Much love to you all, and hope to see you soon. And it was lovely chatting. Bye-bye for now, Cancer.